Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 out of 3, and I'll be covering trading education using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the stock indice review for the 27th of October. And I'm going to start off with the VIXY. And as you can see with the VIX, it's been kind of consolidating here, going back and forth, up and down. The Dixie, on the other hand, has got some relative strength going back to the upside. This seems to be a head and shoulders failure with more pressure to the upside, which means more pressure to the downside on the overall markets. Natural gas seemed to be coming up until Friday. Nice stretch of 4 candles to the upside. Still mixed overall in the commitment of traders, so we'll see where this continues to go for next move up to the upside. As you can see here, anybody on the US 20, it did come back down and touch this overall support level and then shot right back up and then came down again. Right, so showing off some overall weakness again, and we'll see if this continues to have any strength going forward. But right now, anybody who buys TLT has more risk to the downside. 2-year has a little bit better strength overall. Still mixed on the commitment of traders. Same with the 5-year. 10-year is the only one that is crowded out short with relation to the dollar and also its overall futures. So there were 2 overall trades, one out here and then one here out here. So with respect to TYD or U10, if you traded those on these 2 days, you were in the money on both those 2 days. But this is the only one that is crowded out short, has more potential to the upside. Russell continues its overall march to the downside, target to 1598. Starting to get crowded out short with relation to the dollar on the cross pair. Gold, however, broke through its overall resistance here with this point figure, this RL270 and the Z3 excursion, another point figure target. Up here we got a nice J hook forming here, which is this overall length to the upside for gold. Next overall target is 2100, so we got a nice march to the upside for gold. Again, S&P 500 also has more pressure to the downside. Next target is a Z3 excursion at 4084 with an overall target to 4023. NASDAQ has a little bounce coming here. It does have the 200 and the Z3 converging. We do have an overall price target now to the downside at 11,921. Next overall support levels here after it gets past the 200s at 1384, then 12,494, then the 1100s. This is a huge dip right here for the S&P 500. See if it gets past that. Dow's made its march down to the Z3 excursion, point figure, and the Z3 might expect a little bounce on Monday. Current target at 31,682 to the downside. Next overall target is here. Alright, going through the overall week for each of the stock indices. AGQ, which is silver, we had a loss of 140. Hertz, we had a gain of 470. Bank D, nice gains here of 320. We didn't have a trade until DRIP. Overall loss 120. Then DRV, overall gain here, but overall give back on Thursday. Loss of 870. Doug, beautiful gains to the upside on ultra short energy, which is 1049. This is the same thing for ERY2 as well, which is definitely crowded out to the long side. So we look at ERY, it also shot up. Found out it was crowded out long for both institutional and retail traders. Nice gain of 2,570. FAS, overall loss here of 170. We didn't catch this. Didn't quite open up above this candle here for a pre-market reversal, so I didn't take it. FNGD, nice overall gains of 330. It was a give back here on Monday. The largest gains here was HIB-S at 6,560. JDST, overall loss of 310. JNUG, overall loss of 980. LabD, overall loss of $1,110. Nugget, overall gain of $140. SEO, overall loss of $560. Nice gain on the SDAO though. Got a nice overall gain towards the end of the week too as well. $1,550. Same goes for SOXS, overall in the green. Nice overall reversal. Pre-market reversal here on Wednesday for $1,440. SPXS, short the S&P 500. Nice overall gain of 840. SPXU at 575. SQQQ, nice gains overall of $790. SRS, overall loss of $1,148. Russell short, nice overall gains of $4,460 on 1,000 shares. TBS, overall loss of $210. TBT, same thing, overall loss of $650. We got this nice pre-market reversal, and then it just gave back the next day. No follow through. And that was for the same for all the treasuries at that point. Kind of just consolidating across the board. Loss on TBX of $150. TCS, nice gain of $760. Triple T is also consolidating. We got an overall gain here, and then a give back here with a loss of $2,710. TYD followed the crowded market report and the COT, which is crowded out short. And we got these two trades here for a gain of $300 for the week. One on Thursday, one on Monday. Traded on Tuesday and Friday. Nice overall gains. TYO, overall loss of $265. TZA, same with SRT, nice gain of $2,860. UGL, beautiful gain on gold to the upside, and as you can see here, just continue to rock and roll to the upside with overall gain of $1,890. Largest gain here is on Friday. UVIXI, overall gain of $300 after this overall loss. The rest of the week with some nice returns back in the black. WebS, same thing, overall gain of $1,830 profit. And Yang, which is China Bear, the overall loss of $360. Looking at oil, we look like we're consolidating over here on this overall support zone. We'll see if it continues to the upside or marches down to the downside. It is credited out long on both the USD, highly credited out on the overall crude oil. So more likely, we'll see what happens. But if any movement to the downside, will mark a nice trade or short trade for crude oil. The Aussie index finished this J-hook to the downside. It's continuing down. China 50 is struggling here. We got this collapsing dragon. This thing is going to continue to go down right now. If this doesn't hold, this will collapse again. Euro also J-hook to the downside. Overall target for the euro 36.89 to the downside. Same with France. Japanese yen has now hit the 200. We do have a target of 28.256 to the downside, which is all the way down here. So we'll see if the Japanese go ahead and start dumping U.S. Treasury debt, or they maintain the status quo. UK has also finished its overall J-hook to the downside with this measured move, which would more likely head down to this overall support zone, which is also a Z3 excursion. We have this as the first target, and this is overall to the second target at 6821.6. Magnificent 7 pretty much to the downside in their overall moves except for Amazon. But Google got hit pretty hard, so did Meta. Netflix is kind of toppy even with all those good earnings. And NVIDIA has also finished its overall J-hook to the downside. We could have a potential, well, we do have a collapsing dragon here with winter, spring, going back down to winter. All right, summer, fall, and winter. So, yeah, this could go more to the downside. Tesla also dropping, so the Magnificent 7 isn't looking so magnificent right now, with more potential to the downside. If these yields start to spike again, get over the 5.5, this could be a significant move to the upside, especially negating this overall down candle. On the 20-year, same with the 10-year, it's consolidating. Any overall move on the yields to the upside will mark pressure to the downside. Bitcoin has made its overall moves. Nice overall move to this overall point figure, horizontal vertical count resistance zone. It's trying to breach it with its next target at 37,000.
So, looking at the results for this week, and I can't stress enough the importance of trading consistently every day, because even though it was profitable for the week, 3 of the days were drawdown days. So you have to be disciplined in terms of your approach to make sure that you have consistent profits going forward and being disciplined to your process. So the drawdown days were Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, with the profitable days being Wednesday and Friday. Overall profit for the week was about 19K. 1,000 shares each, utilizing this strategy going forward.
That's all I have for the stock indice review. If you're interested in these kind of strategies going forward, programming in both PineScript or Python, and auto trading, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. Well, if you like this video, hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.